Oh, hello everybody, this is your boy, the Almighty Green Talons, coming to with a video. This is actually a new segment, and it's called Collectors Archives. And we all know what archives mean. Archives means comic books of the past. Comic books that are brand new, but got something that happened in the past. But before I get into this video, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to this video. Please comment after the video is complete, because this is a new segment, and it's going to be a new segment that I'm probably going to be doing for quite some time. This is actually the first new segment that I created in the last 2 years. The last one was called Collectors Comics, which is going on 30 something videos that I've completed, but I got damn near close to 70 videos. Different ones was this one, the last one was the one that I recently created was collector's edition, but before no, yeah, is it collector's edition or collector's comics? One or two are new titles, new, but one of them is old and one of them is I created recently last year. And year before last, I believe, and the one I did the year before that, 2021 and 22. So go back and check out those videos. Like I said, it's over close to 70 some videos that I made, and so then go ahead and jump right into this collector's archives. Okay, all right. We all know that this month has come to coming to an end. Next week is the last and final week of this month, and this month was a special month. September the 11th, which was which was one of the worst disasters in American history, with the Twin Towers were destroyed by corruption, by the Koreans that had an issue with President George Bush. This is a war that George Bush had started. Whatever happened, whatever George Bush said to the Koreans, they didn't like it. So they wound up crashing into the Twin Towers, and they wound up also crashing into the Pentagon, which were two of the top buildings in the country and all of the world. The Pentagon is a government building, and the Twin Towers were the buildings that where all the economy issues came to a problem. When you started seeing gas prices got high. In the early 2000s, gas was like $1.75 or $1.80. Gas went up to $2 and some cent from that point on, but it's been fluctuating. And then I think back here that's about 2004 or 5, somewhere like that. Gas price went up to over $2 and some cent a gallon. You know what I'm saying? And since then, the gas prices have not dropped below $1.75. It stayed between $2.20 and higher. The highest it got was $3 and some cent many years ago. I'll never forget. In fact, I think 2014 or 15, and when the gas prices went up to about $3. But it hadn't been $3 in a long time. I think the highest it gotten was $2.99. Now maybe in other parts of the country, the gas have went $3 or $4. You know, in parts of the country, $3 or $4. You know what I'm saying? But here in Tennessee, the gas haven't been no more than $2.99, and it went $3 once. But that was a long time ago. But anyway, enough of that. I was just trying to bring up some points of 9/11, what happened, and what those two catastrophes done. Those two catastrophes done to the American culture and the American people. So I got two books right here that paid homage to 9/11. If you guys are familiar with them, they are let me see. Let me go and show you guys what they are, so you get some idea of what I'm dealing with. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 36, the all black cover. As you can see, this is the NewsStand edition, which I bought for $120. We all know the newsstand edition comic books, they are hard to find, and once they're hard to find, the prices are kind of high on them, depending on the title. But with this being ASM number 36 right here, that should give you some indication now how high priced this book was when I bought it. And then I not only have that one, I also have the other ASM number 36. I got two of them, and this one doesn't have the newsstand edition. This is the direct edition. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up one of these copies, one of these pages, and you'll see exactly what I mean. I'm going to keep the newsstand edition in its container, and I'm going to open up the other one. And if you guys are familiar, if you got these books, some people got these books, and with them being an all black cover, they had people to draw on them. Me, I'm not getting no one to touch these books, cause at some point in time I'm gonna have these books graded, and when I get them graded, they'll be between 9.6 to 9.8. As you can see, here it is right here. See, it's outside the cover, and you can see the back of it. Back of it ain't that good, but it's okay. I think it's a little wrinkle right here somewhere up in here, so it can get pressed, but it's a damn good book. This how the cover look. As you can see, there's no fine text on the book at all. Let's see the light right quick. See, there's no fine text on the book. There you go. No fine text. No damage nowhere on the book at all. So this is actually the perfect black cover book, and I love it. But so let me show you some insights of the book, so you'll see exactly what I mean. Okay. With this being a very expensive, high-end book, it has to be handled. Oh, there it is. Here it is. Right there. See, this is the inside cover of 9/11. This page is probably the most important page in this book because it shows both the Twin Towers being destroyed by an airplane, by one of the airplanes that crashed right into. Actually, two of them. One airplane crashed to one of them, and the other airplane crashed into the other building. So both buildings wound up collapsing, and once it collapsed, it destroyed. It took New York close to a year to clean up all that rubble that both buildings were demolished by an airplane flight. So that should give you some idea. And then you can see Spider-Man here yelling right here. He's saying no. Right here. Here he is. See, he's saying no. Because you can't believe what had just occurred. And there's some people right here. Some voice and some words here. So this is actually that part, the most important part of the book. Now he said God. Okay, and he said, and then he says here, some things are beyond words, beyond comprehension, beyond forgiveness. This is what this book indicates, and it is a gorgeous book. And see, here's some more of the catastrophe right there in the book. See the building coming down here, Spider-Man coming down doing some help there. So this book here is one of the most expensive books ever bought, and it is a glorified book. I mean, this book has the entire catastrophe of what happened at 9/11, and it also showing some members of the fire department NYPD, NY fire department helping right there. So you can see here on top here, fire departments are right there helping the people out. That was part of that catastrophe. When I saw this book for the first time, I'm not gonna say I shed a tear, but I understand where we're coming from when this happened. I mean, this happened in 2000. Can you believe it? 2000 is when it happened. I know exactly where I was. I was working at a building at a company called the People Out the World, People Out the Hotel. Some of you guys around the country know what I'm talking about. The People Out the Hotel is one of the most exquisite worldwide buildings hotels in the entire city of Memphis and all over the country. People from all over the world have came and stayed at People Out of the Hotel. and that's where I was working at the time. I remember I was delivering some things inside the hotel, and on TV. In this office where I went, I saw up to 3 people look at the TV. They were focusing at the TV, not wondering what they were looking at. And so they pointed at the TV screen. I looked and I saw nothing but fire in the Twin Towers. Nothing but fire. And I was wondering why. I couldn't believe what I saw. And then after fire department, Memphis Fire Department got word about what happened, that they needed help. Our fire department, Memphis Fire Department, went all the way up to New York to help these people out because New York suffered one of the worst catastrophes in the entire country and the entire world. This changed the course of history. And here I see Dr. Doom and I see Magneto, and these two are the most hated criminals in the Marvel universe, and they can't believe what happened. They can't. See, here we go. Turn you around. See, here we go. There's Magneto and Dr. Doom. They can't believe what happened. You know what I'm saying? These are criminals. And these criminals can't believe what occurred in New York City. They can't believe it. So that's why this book is the most important book in the history of America. And you can see all the faces of these people, tears, crying, babies crying, moms and dads crying because the people that they love was hurt. Some were killed and they couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? And this right here really hurts right here. This Spider-Man holding a child, and this child saying dad. See, saying daddy. You can't believe his father was killed in that catastrophe. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people seriously hurt. Seriously hurt. It is so hard to believe that this happened in American history and in the entire Marvel universe. And here's Captain America. Captain America is sad. Who in all the world would know that Captain America would look sad? He is sad. That's probably the worst face I probably ever seen Captain America been a part of. And Spider-Man Hope glitching his fist because he can't believe what has happened in America. So this book is one of the most important books in the country, in the world. This book flew off the shelves. Can you believe it? It flew off the shelves. When I first seen this book, I seen it in 2000 and probably 2016 or 17. I was at we got a comic book store here called Mythic Comics. And when I went there for the first time, many years, I seen this black book. And at the time, they didn't have the newsstand. They only had the direct edition, which is what I'm showing you guys now. The direct edition was $70. $70. Because I wondered what it was, and then the lady told me what the storyline was about. She said it was about 9/11. And I swear to God, I did not even know that Marvel Comics came up with a 9/11 book, and they did. And I wanted to get it, but I couldn't get it because I didn't have the money at the time to buy it. If I did, I would have bought that book. But I'm actually glad I waited. And so, like I said, then this one cost $85. This one cost $85, and the other one cost $100 and cost up to. It was $100 and I paid $120 for it. But I bought these books about 3 years ago, and these books prices continued to rise. They're continuing to rise, and I'm not exactly sure how much the direct edition costs or how much the newsstand costs. But I'm sure the newsstand costs more than this one here. So that's why I said newsstand is the most important one, the most expensive one to get. So I'm quite sure it's more money than the direct edition. So as you can see, Spider-Man showing the left showing below the page, so you know I'm looking at Marvel Spider-Man 36. I mean, I'm seeing the Scarlet Witch. I'm seeing Thor, Vision, the Thing. And I think I saw the Invisible Girl. I believe. I think that was the Invisible Girl. No, that wasn't. No, that wasn't. No, that wasn't. Those are people who can't believe the catastrophe of what they're seeing here. They couldn't believe it. Like I said, Captain America, he is. Oh, and that Daredevil. Yeah, it's the Daredevil. Daredevil was here. They couldn't believe all what had happened. You know what I'm saying? The Thing was here. I mean, everybody in the Marvel universe, even the villains. Like I said, the villains. Can you believe me? The villains were upset about this. They couldn't believe that happened. Cause you know the villains ain't gonna destroy no villains. They more like trying to destroy their arch enemy. They're not trying to destroy no villains or the world. But I think some things are more important than the world to destroy than for New York to be destroyed, because we all know Twin Towers are two of the most important buildings at the time, because that was part. Those two buildings controlled the economy of the country. When those buildings were destroyed, that's when the economy started to rise. The money that was lost, picking up the debris and rocks from New York, had to go back to taxes. And that's why gases started going up. And then not only that, the Koreans didn't want to bring no more gas, because the Koreans are responsible for the gas. They make the fuel over in that country. So when this went down, the Koreans, I'm sorry, it's not Korean, the Iranians. I don't know why I said Koreans. I mean the Iranians were in control of the gas, of the fuel, of the oils. And oils can be converted to fuel if the right chemicals. I mean, could convert. Oil can be turned into gas if the right chemicals are mixed in the oil. Because oil is thick, gas is real thin, and both are flammable. But Koreans control the gas intake, the economy of the gas. So they stopped shipping gas to us for about 2 or 3 years. Then that's when Americans had to increase the gas prices. Gas prices went up to almost them $2 some cent or more at the time when this was going down. And right here, you see all these people's faces right here. Here we go. I'm trying to show you around. See all them folks' faces there. And on this side, over this side, you see the armed forces on that side, and over here it's the American people. Man, that was a terrible crisis in our at that time, and then now check this out. Check that out. That right there is beautiful in its own self. That's beautiful. You see the fire department, you see the missing police department, and then you see the emergency people, and you see some heroes and some you see Captain America in the far back along with Iron Man and a few other superheroes at the back there. I think X-Men was also back there, but let me see. Yeah, you see it's Captain America, you see the Thing, the Vision, Thor, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, yeah, I was right. X-Men, Cyclops, Storm, look like Wolverine, Hawkeye, Mr. Fantastic. I mean, you see all these people in the background. You see all the medical people, the fire department, police department. This is a gorgeous picture. It needs to be a mural on this right here. Need to be a mural. This actually a mural in the book. This actually a mural. This is one of the reasons why the book is expensive, because of the mural that's drawn in the back of the book. Because you see all American superheroes on top right there, and you see the fire department, the police department, the medical teams right there, the doctors, the sailors, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine people. Then you see American people behind there, in between in between the medical forces and the armed forces. And you got the American people, and you got the heroes in the far back. This is a beautiful book. And like I said, when I saw this book for the first time, I couldn't believe it, that this is what this was based off of. And that's one of the reasons why I am not going to have no one to put these two. Okay, I put it this way: of all the Spider-Man books I got, these two books right here, these two books here will not be touched. No one not gonna put their hands on their books. No one not gonna put no pencil to them. None of that. Because these books are priceless. They're beautiful, and they are in great in design. And that's one of the reasons why they are so expensive to buy. And like I said, this is one of the greatest. I had to start off my archives. I had to start off my archives, my collective archives, off with a bang, by showing y'all these, because I really wanted to do a video on these a long time ago. Well, actually, I did do a video on these, but not like I'm doing it now because of 9/11, which was this month. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to do another video on this in the near future. When 9/11 comes here again, I hope to have this. I hope to have this one here graded. I might get this pressed. I might get this repressed and get it graded. I'm trying to see if I get this either 9.6, 9.7, or 9.8. I could get both of these graded, but I want to leave one free. Now, if I do happen to find a reader's copy, then I'll get both of these graded with no problems at all. So hope you guys enjoy this intake here, because like I said, I spent one book cost me $85, one cost me $120. The new edition, this one here costs $120. As you can see, it says 7.5 to 8.0 at the bottom there. This is the grade on this book, because I'm not exactly sure why it got that grade. It doesn't look like nothing wrong with the book. Look like it's okay. I don't see a tick or spine on either of these books. So on the why this one here has a higher grade, and this one has a 7.5 to 8.0. Not exactly sure on that, but anyway, don't forget to give me a like, give me a hit the notification bell on top. Please comment after the video is complete, because I'm quite sure a lot of you guys out there who served in the war to fight people who destroyed our American culture, our American ways. When they did what they did, they made everybody's lives terrible, extremely terrible. And we had to, it took up to 3 or 4 years to get back on our feet after that catastrophe. Then in 2005 we had the Katrina. The Katrina was worse. Well, actually, Katrina wasn't as worse as the Twin Tower, because the Twin Tower, when it collapsed, it killed thousands of people. And I think Katrina did the same thing too. But I think both disasters are horrible, and I'm not exactly sure if one of them is worse than the other. So I'm not going to say that. I don't even know why I even mentioned that. Both are terrible disasters. Both killed people. Both catastrophes ran people out of New York to go to other places. New Orleans had to leave and come this way towards south to migrate. And after they cleared up, some went back to New Orleans, and some stayed where they are now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a few New Orleans here in Memphis. Not many of them. It's a few of them. It's a few of us here. There's a few of them. I'm not from New Orleans, but there are a few New Orleans here in Memphis, Tennessee, and they all over Tennessee. They all over Arkansas. They in Kentucky. They are in Alabama. Let me see, and some migrated to Texas as well. So they all stayed in the southern states. None went north, none went west. They all stayed in most of the southern states. Even some even went to Florida. I forgot to mention Florida. Some went there, and some went to South Carolina, I believe. North Carolina's up north, so they didn't go north. They just stayed mostly in all the southern states below, below this part. Oh yeah, and some also went to Atlanta. Some went to Atlanta, Georgia too. So they went all over the southern states, like I said. But overall, man, this was a disaster that should never have occurred, and it changed our lives, the way we live. Things changed because of this, and when those people that did it to our country will never be forgiven for what they have done. So that's why I salute my navies, my Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. Thank y'all for serving this country. Without you, none of this wouldn't be possible. Our way of lives wouldn't be possible. Y'all still protecting us to this day. Y'all making sure that we do not get any more disasters that happen to our country ever happen again. You know, and it just changed our country. But we thank you, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, the Navy SEALs, the Special Armed Forces, the CIA, not CIA, but the people who protect the president. Those people deserve our gratitude, our respect, and we thank them for what they have done. I thank y'all, red, black, Mexican, whatever nationality you are, and you protect our country. We thank you very much. Thank you. And I'm gonna end this on a higher note. Amazing Spider-Man number 36. These two books represent 9/11, and that's why these books are so hard to catch, so hard to get. And I had these books for 2 years, both of these for 2 years, almost 3 years now. And I thank Good Old Comics for both of these. I got both of these from Good Old Comics. I bought this $85 at first, the first one I got, and then this one I seen this one. I had to get this one here as well. So now I got both copies, newsstand and direct edition. I am happy to have both of these books. And both of these books are first prints. And like I said, nobody is gonna put their hands on these books. Not even a pencil or a pen is gonna touch these books. Not without me. If I'm still alive to this day, nobody's gonna touch these books. Not without going through me. So, I am the Almighty Green Talents. You guys enjoy yourself. Enjoy your Wednesday. Please comment and let me know what you think about the Amazing Spider-Man 36, the representation of 9/11 and 2000 that happened to our country. I'm out here, y'all. Please show respect to your fellow countrymen and the people who protect our country. Thank you. I'm out of here.